Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. This is just a short word of encouragement this morning I want to just mention. Jeremiah in chapter 32 and verse 27 says, "Behold, I am the Lord God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me?" Now at the moment we're all experiencing a very hard time, this difficult time at this particular moment. We need to be reminded that every difficulty that we face is subject to the power of God. We become discouraged many times, not really feeling or understanding what's happening around us, but we need to remember that God is at work in our difficulties, even when we're not aware of it. And God will give us an inner assurance of the removal of these difficulties. And what we need to do is we need to listen to the voice of the Spirit of God. A lot of times we seem to be listening to every voice that's around us, and it can be very negative in regards to what's going on at the moment, but we need to listen to the voice of the Spirit of God, for God to give us that inner quickening of assurance that He's in charge and that He's taking care of everything that's going on. And God will remove every difficulty that's hindering the will of His purpose for our life. We need to remember that God in His word says, "I know the plans I have for you, declared the Lord. Plans to prosper you and to give you a future. Plans not to harm you." We need to realize that God has got a plan for us and a purpose for our life. And within that, part of that is that nothing will happen to us, that those plans are good plans and they'll never hurt us. He also reminds us in Joshua 1 and verse 9, he says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God, He's with you wherever you go." And we can be assured this morning that God will bring us through all of these difficulties. What's going on in the world at the moment, a lot of times it causes us to take our eyes off God and begin to look at these situations and circumstances that surround us. And a lot of times we're letting the news and everything that's coming about, all of the media, shadow our judgment and our assurance in the promises of God. And we need to keep our hearts focused on the promises and the purpose of God, because He has got a purpose for us, and this thing is not going to stop the fulfilling of God's purpose for our life. I just want to share that short message with you this morning, so take it to heart that God is still on the throne. He's still ruling and reigning, and everything is subject to His power. There's nothing that's not subject to His power. And God is going to reassure us if we listen closely to the voice of the Spirit of God. God will reassure you, but you need to lock in. You need to listen out. Like I said before, you need to look up, look out, and listen up to what the Spirit is saying to us as individuals this morning. God bless you, and I hope to speak to you again soon. God bless you.